right. Welcome, welcome. Let's see if I fix the orientation. Let's try it out. Okay, much better, much better. There we go. And we're in. I wonder how people get this to like fill up the screen. It's not filling up on my part. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to fix the camera. Okay, that will have to work for now. Welcome to the party. First live. Of course, there's always problems, but we'll work through that. Y'all can see and you can hear, so that all should be fine. And I know there's a delay as well, but welcome to the party. We are here. Welcome to the first live of Teal's Gold. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me pretty well. There we go. Yeah, y'all let me know if you can hear me, and I will make sure I try my best to stay in frame. While everybody comes in, I'm going to drink some of my coffee. And happy 2025. If you can hear me, go ahead and put it in the chat. I don't want to move forward and all of a sudden I've been talking for 10 minutes. Whew, that is hot, okay? And where's my coaster? Because that just left a mark. I can't even find it. All right. I don't see anything yet. I'm going to assume that you can hear me, hopefully loud and clear. We have no music in the background. I do not know the policy. Oh, thank you, Candace. Okay, I appreciate that. There's no music in the background. I don't know the music policy for YouTube if I can have things playing in the background. Hey, Crafty Creations. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the all caps because I definitely needed it to be yelled at. But yes, let's do story time with my Washington, D.C. trip. So I did not post a lot of the content that I have recorded over the last 2 years. So my goal is to kind of go back, bring you guys back with me on basically trying to finish up everything that I did not finish over the last 2 years. So majority of our lives for at least the first half of the year is going to be, oh, your keyboard was glitching. Okay. Oh, no problem. Yeah, so my goal is for you guys to help me hold myself accountable. I don't go on trips to not document them. I don't take up all the storage in my phone to not, put it out there and show you guys. So I decided that I am going to use my lives, the opportunity to go back and to set up the stuff that I was supposed to do because I'm behind and I have folders of ephemera envelopes just set aside. And hey, Fredetta, and I need to get rid of them and not necessarily get rid of them, but they need to go in their rightful place because this needs to be archived. And once I'm done setting this up, we will not be able to set this up all today. My goal is to be up here for about an hour, hour and a half, because I do have homework and stuff that I need to finish. But my goal is to order from XOXO Jamel and get the plastic sleeves that she just released because I want, at some point, these stickers are going to fall off. These corners are going to be bent. And who wants to do that? So I'm going to cover the outside of this to protect my own memories. Now, are we ready for some story time? If y'all are ready for story time, drop a heart in the chat. I'd say it cherry blossom, but since people don't use it as a normal emoji, it's going to take you a minute to find it. Let me drink some more coffee. Ooh, yep, still hot. Okay. All right, story time. 2013, July 2nd was my 9 year anniversary. We hit 10 years last year, and this year would be 11. I can't believe time went by that fast. But we decided to do a trip for our anniversary. And we dropped our kids off with my mother-in-law, and we just continued to drive from there up to DC, and we stayed in DC for about 5 or 6 days. And one thing I wanted to make sure that I did is to make sure I had an insert ready for this trip, because you know me, I thought I was going to set this up sooner than what I'm doing right now. Who thought, a year and a half later, that I'd just now be setting all the stuff up? But luckily, I'm organized. Everything is here, okay? We're going to go through and we're going to set this up. This is like what I did on the way there, which is kind of wrong at this point. I set this up because we drove up there and I was like, okay, cool, road trip. I didn't take any pictures on the road trip. So we're going to have fun either trying to cover that up or just go on with the flow. I do not have any pictures of us driving up there. I took videos and clearly the videos are not translating into this. Now, for our anniversary, what I wanted to do, well, not for our anniversary, but me and my husband are nerds, okay? We love history. We like learning about what did happen and trying to compare it and put it together with, what's happening today. And so what I want to do is go through the ephemera that I have to let you know how I got it and where I got it from. And then we'll go ahead and we will start decorating. Now, first things first, we have the Hay Adams, which is the hotel that we stayed at. For those who don't know, this hotel is right across the street from the White House. I wanted to be able to see it. It was the perfect time to see it because our anniversary is during 4th of July weekend, which one, means everything is expensive. Two, that also means that the White House does fireworks for 4th of July. So I wanted to be directly in front of the fireworks. So we stayed at the Hay Adams. If you haven't heard of it, just Google where nothing is overlooked but the White House. And they were 100% right. This was in our room. And what I did is some of the things that I wanted to keep, I put in here. This was the coasters that they had. And y'all would be ashamed at how many of these I stole, okay? I took them from the bar, my room, when we ordered breakfast in the room. They're textured. Do you know how I can play with this, like pattern making in the back of my stuff? I love textured paper, so I honestly took it because it was textured. I'm probably not even going to show what this was, but it was textured. So I took it, and I have a lot more. Just so you guys know, I have a separate memory planner. So what I do is I put as much as I can fit into the insert, and then everything. Okay, parting gifts. That's funny. I have a separate bag of ephemera for the A5 size memory planner that I have, but I like to see what does fit in the standard size, and whatever doesn't fit in the standard size, I put over in that one, but I use the same pictures. So I like to see what ephemera fits. This is clearly going to be a pocket inside of there. And one of the places that I ate at is Martin's Tavern. I'm actually going to pin this to the outside of the insert. And once I get the plastic cover, I'm going to take it off and then pierce it through there just so it stays. I know this is going to last a long time. Outside of that, this was in our room. It says, hey, Danny, what's up? This is just the room service thing, and I just wanted to take it because, parting gifts. I'm using that from now on. And Martin's Tavern, a Georgetown tradition. I went over to Georgetown to eat at this place. It was recommended. I've actually been to that place about 3 times now, and the food is still fire. It is... The seating, I feel, is very close together, and kind of either I am really big or what, but it's kind of tight in there, but the food is still unmatched. So I've been multiple times. And here is the route description. I don't need this part, but this is where it's at. So this is where the Hay Adams is. So the White House here, they have this park in front of it. Actually, it's this way. The Hay Adams is here. They have the White House in the park in front of it, and then you have the Washington Monument, and it just keeps going from there, and the Lincoln Memorial. So I wanted to keep these because I assumed I wasn't coming back, and so the things that I took is because I wanted to remember what I did because I didn't plan on coming back. And lo and behold, exactly a year later, guess who signs on her second house 50 minutes away from the White House? That's what I'm talking about. All right. Another thing I kept was the stationery. First of all, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's kind of like secret paper. It says Classic Crest, but you can't see it directly looking at it. I hope that the camera does it justice, but I have like 15 of these that I took off of the front desk. Again, parting gifts. I'm gonna be an ephemera queen, okay? So if y'all if y'all don't know anything else, I'm leaving every place with something to put in my travel journal. So this is just the writing paper. I just took it because what type of stationary person would I be? Next up, I have stickers. So if you were a part of my Patreon 2 years ago, I sent you stickers from some of the places that I went to. And I have tons of Washington, D.C. stickers. And so what I do with these is every time I go on a trip, I decide to grab items for my Patreon members, and that is their Happy Mail for the month. And I grab those items because I feel you're a part of the journey with me. But not just that, I love giving people like one of a kind stuff that they either probably don't have already, or it isn't like I'm giving you something out of my shop. I try to make sure like I'm giving items that like I either make small quantities, or I want you to feel like you're a part of my trip too. So I have these Washington, D.C. stickers. Now, do I need all of these? No, I don't. But this is what I have left over. I went to the National Archives. It's actually one of my favorite places, which I never thought it would. And it's not because the Constitution is there. Forget that mess. It's because of it shows you. I'm going to be honest. I literally walk around to look at the handwriting. I look at the paper quality. I look at what pens or feathers they were using at the time. And I like the fact that you can tell, or not tell, but you can see like what was being documented at that time. Like we document, right? So when we document, it's always personally related. But when you see like what was nationally created to document like who entered the country, who was born, how much did you get paid? We have bank statements and stuff, right? But I just found it fascinating of like other things I never thought to like document. I have this Washington, D.C. one, which I actually really like, but clearly this black and white is not the theme of my insert. This says We the People. This looks like the National Archives. Oh, yep, correct. National Archives. This is cute. Might use it. I also went to National Archives again. I like that one better. Might be using that. And then I went to the National Museum of African American History and Culture. I recommend everybody go to this museum, but do not go until you are ready to cry. Okay? Yes, prepare yourself. It's a heavy museum. I wouldn't attend any other museum that day. Like make this a full day of a museum so you can process what in the world you just saw and read. Okay. Another thing is I call it the African American Museum. This right here, I think they're bookmarks, to be honest. So the design of the outside of the building is called the Corona, which you know, didn't translate well because of COVID, the coronavirus. It says the pattern of the corona is a recreation of intricate ironwork crafted by enslaved African Americans in Charleston and New Orleans. So the design of this is absolutely beautiful. You cannot miss the building. So I'm going to figure out a way to incorporate at least one of these into there. And as we all know, of course, I had to grab postcards. I think that's what the rest of this is. No, it's not actually. All right, so I grabbed postcards if you were a part of the, hey, what's up? Hey, Sharice. If you were a part of the Patreon, you also got postcards from the area. So you ended up with stickers, you ended up with postcards, and I decided to grab some. I do not have a picture of Barack Obama, and I was like, why? So I went ahead and took that one. All this is from the Black History, not all of this, but the ones I'm going over is from the African American History Museum. We demanded an end to police brutality. Now, I thought that's something I don't think I have said on social media. Let's be clear, we said Black Lives Matter. We never said only Black Lives Matter. That was the media, not us. In truth, we know that all lives matter. We've supported your lives throughout history. Now we need your help with Black Lives Matter, for Black lives are in danger. And this is from Gene Testimony Hall. This is apparently something that needs to be reiterated. And it's sad that it has to be. So I went ahead and got it so it can be posted in my notes for the rest of my life and for my children to see as well. This is information on DC. So this is how many people live here, the famous Americans that are here, you know, just information. I'm pretty sure this is for people who come from outer seas and don't know this information. Now, I bought these next two because of the edges. The paper is textured and the edges are, I don't know what the word is for that. I wanted to say deckled, but clearly that's not it. But here we go. We have Lincoln. And the reason I bought this one was because the Lincoln Memorial had to be one of my favorite, to be honest. Does anybody notice how big he is? When I say he is huge, now clearly, you know, I'm short, right? I'm small. And even with the tallest people there, this monument was unreal to see in person. I've been twice now, and I still look at it like, what is it, Night at the Museum, where he like stands up out of that chair and grabs people. I said, I can legit picture that happening to me. And then we have the White House. I saw this side of the White House. Just so y'all know, snipers do be on the roof. They legit were checking to see who is visiting in the area. And something had happened. I think they had found like, right, Kristen? Yeah, the scale is, like, I don't know who took the time out to build that. And I shouldn't say anything because clearly we have skyscrapers and we got pyramids. But that's a really big man. I just want to throw that out there. He was huge. But yeah, the snipers do be on the roof. Something happened to where they cleared all of us out. And I guess that meme where they were like they found crack or drugs at the White House, that was during this time. And we thought it was funny. But that did happen. Let's see. What's this one? This is, I went to the Navy Memorial. Clearly, we know why, right? So one of the planner girlies said they were in the area and wanted to eat lunch with me. I did forget her handle on social media. Hey, Cindy. And she met up with me for lunch, but we met at the Navy Memorial because we were both veterans. And I've never been to the Navy Memorial before. And it was really nice, to be honest. And I bought a Navy ring there. We went to the store. We bought stuff. But guess what else we were allowed to do? We were allowed to put our information into the system as serving. Of course, we had to prove that we served, or, you know, anybody could just do it. But if you end up going to DC and you are looking for your friends. You can type me into the computer and all of my service information is there. How long I served, where I served, and if I'm still alive or whenever I do pass away. Now, because I didn't know that you could do this at the Navy Memorial, I actually am a member of the Women's Veterans Memorial. And if you are ever looking for women who served or if you're celebrating, all of my information is there. What ships I've been on, what awards that I've won. And it's to keep the memory of the women who served alive. I've been a member with them for about 4 or 5 years now. And I always make sure to update the information, pay my dues at the end of the year to help keep everything alive. And they send out different merchandise every year. So I always opt for the stamps. Clearly, we know why, right? So if you've ever gotten a letter from me and you saw the Women's Memorial address stamp, that is where that came from. So I am now a part of both databases. It is to make sure, I mean, of course, we can't make sure based off of our government, right? But I am trying to make sure that the legacy that normally doesn't get recognized, not just Black people, but women, that my information is in the systems so my grandkids can find me, their children, and their children. So I didn't want to be the people who died and the dog tags got lost, and I didn't want to be that type of person. So, but I took a picture next to the lone sailor, which I've never done before. This is definitely what we look like right after boot camp. There's my sea bag, that ugly pea coat, them shoes and them pants. So that is the story behind that one. Did y'all know that we had a what is this? The National Post Office, the National Postal Museum. I'm gonna talk about that last because I had a blast. Here we have the National Archives. It was a good time. I think I talked about that one enough. And next up, we have the the National Museum of Natural History. This has a couple of postcards in it, which I don't think I used any, to be honest. But I've been to this museum twice, and I still have not been able to see the whole museum. When I say this museum is huge, the museum is huge, and there's too much to do. This is not a 1 day trip. I've been to this museum twice for a full day, and I still cannot see everything. These elephants look like they can kill me instantly. So do the tigers. They have a realistic size of everything. I'm trying to get that glare off for you guys. All the bones look nice. And it's not even just like that museum where you walk around and you look at the old stuff. They have constantly, what's the word? They have organizations that constantly look into how it impacts today's life. And it's not just animals. They went back to like how, okay, so my favorite part of this museum is the light part of the museum. They talk about how we've created light pollution and how much of the light has destroyed the habitats and the mindset of other animals because they're confused as to what time of day it is, or it just messes up a lot of things. And they have like this booth that you can go in where it's like just stars, but it also has all of the sounds of the animals. And I was like, I know we created light pollution, but this is kind of creepy. Like, I would hate to have all my lights cut off and to just hear crickets, birds, and owls in my ear. Like, that's how used to us having the light to be able to work throughout the entire day has affected us. So I was like, I don't know how to help with that, to be honest. This here is the Hope Diamond. My kids love this, and I bet you they don't even know the history as to what this is about. But my daughter bought a white teddy bear that's holding this diamond, and my son bought a keychain. Fun fact about teals. I used to want to be an archaeologist when I was younger. I used to go outside in the backyard, and I would actually act like I was uncovering fossils and try to like mix up different things that would kind of disseminate the dirt, my parents was sick of me. Okay. This is what the outside looks like. That's how big it is. Y'all let me know if y'all can see clearly or not. There's a glare on my end and I'm trying to get rid of it. But this place is huge. And of course the sea animals. So there's a lot of countries who have jumped on to the initiative of helping clean up the world. And one thing that the Chinese have created, their students, they created AI operated robots that clean up the waters, but they programmed it to be aware of wildlife. So like they don't go near it, they don't touch it. So whatever they can clean up, they do, but it's without manpower. They currently have 6 of them, and they clean out the oceans and the water close to them, which I thought was pretty cool. Because my first thing was like, who does AI powered robots where they can just go crush all the coral and everything else? But right after that, they answered my question, so I just could have kept my mouth shut, to be honest. All right. Next up is the National Postal Museum. Didn't know that we had one. Made sense that we would have one, but I ended up going over there by accident. I just ran into it, called my husband, and was like, bro, I'm not coming back. I will see you later. So they have this thing where you can choose 6 stamps and take them home with you. I don't know, did I choose 6? I did. I found some stamps that I wanted to keep, which I'll put in here because I'm pretty sure over time this is going to get lost. This is the security, security, education, conservation, health for defense, the postage stamp. Next up is Liberty. So when we got the Statue of Liberty, general election. This one says to cast a free ballot, a root of democracy. That was 3 cents back in the day. Honoring those who served. I picked this one up as well. And of the people, by the people, for the people. Because, who doesn't want to grab that? So those were the ones that I selected, which I will be putting into this journal just so it stays in one place. And then they had these envelopes of what the original stamp that was published looks like. So this says to form a perfect union. This is the first day of issue, Washington, D.C., on August 30th, 2005, the I Have a Dream stamp. This is the official first day of issue. Can this fit in there? They can. I can actually glue those in there. And remember prisoners of war in 1970. So these were the ones that were issued. And I didn't even open this yet. I don't even know if I should, but number 1 in the non-duplicating series. I think, this is 25 stamps that were never duplicated. I went ahead and grabbed one of these. And I don't know what's in here either. I'm just now looking. So I thought it was cool. So that is all of the ephemera that we have. And we're going to see how much of this can actually fit inside of this travel journal. Now, my travel journals are normally chaotic. And I normally take so many pictures, or I have so much stuff that I can't put things in chronological order. So what I have to do is to break them up into different pages as to what they are going to be. So that right there is already one of the issues. I always want to go in chronological order, but clearly I just be doing the most. So the first thing I wanted to do was to start with a picture of me and my husband together. I do not like this background, so I might have to cover what I set up. I wasn't going to do that, but I feel like I should. Do I have craft paper? I should. What type of crafter am I? All right, I'm going to grab that. If y'all have any questions so far in the chat, or what you liked from the ephemera that I have, or tell me, how do you, or what type of ephemera do you collect when you go somewhere? I want to know. I might be missing something. All right. I have this entire folder full of ephemera paper that I need to go through. But clearly, I guess I can change up the color too. Let me see. I have some scraps. Scraps might work. Let me look at regular paper first. You said you do stickers, postcards, and you save receipts. So I normally save receipts, but I don't know why I didn't on this trip. We ate at a lot of different places that I didn't take pictures of. I don't know what I was doing. That one might work. No, you know what? I think the Honeybee Shop has some type of 4th of July paper that I just never used. Where are you? You said same stuff plus receipts or packaging. Oh, look at that. Right there. And I like that. Yes, packaging I normally keep, but this was not that trip. You said you're going to add coasters now, thanks to you. Oh, so I have coasters from Japan. I have coasters from the Planner Social, just different places. I do save the coasters. Now, the coasters do not fit in your normal storage, so I don't know what you could do with it. But even for my Japan trip, I was not able to keep the coaster in there. It just happens that this company, this hotel, they had theirs in a way that I could keep it, which I appreciated. Okay, I'm gonna cover this with this, not fully. Let me get my pencil. There we go. If you guys have not ordered pencils from the Angel Shop, I recommend that you do. This one has came in handy pretty well. Oh, Jesus. There we go. I think y'all were with me when I set up my my Japan one. As I try to find my cutter. Let's set it up. Did you guys watch my latest YouTube video? How do you feel about the ink journal? Do you have one? There's so much I have to cover up. It's ridiculous. All right, we have a new tape runner. Let's see how much of this we can use. I watch a lot of other creators where they like use less tape. And I get it, but I know that junk fall off later. I can't do it. I need maximum stick down, and I order 12 of these at a time anyway. Thank you so much, Kristen. Yes, I do like the, I'm having a blast with the ink journal. I don't think this is straight, but most of my stuff never is. That's not the sentiment. And how did you guys like the sneak peek? Did you like it? All right. I'm gonna make this super simple. There we go. Ooh, I feel like I need stamps for this. Let's get stamps. Boom, got it. That would have been bad if I would have dropped it. Do. DC. Said more samples to add to your journal should be to you in Tuesday. Sneak was cool. Oh, thank you. You got some samples for me. Yay. I appreciate that. Well, looks like I'm adding to this watch list. New video will be added. All right, DC, and I'm going to put happy 9th anniversary. Normally in videos, you watch how people like speed up their videos and it goes fast. Stamping takes forever, y'all. I just want to throw that out there. Forever. Unless you have one of the things where like the letters can be snapped together and you can stamp a word at one time. I'm not there yet. I am not there yet. But I have found out that like I use the same stamps over and over again. So now I just keep them out. And I also want to point out that my husband, he messes up all numbers. So there is a piece of paper that you'll see in my memory planner that says happy 10-year anniversary because he told them it was our 10 year and it was our 9th. So another reason I have to memory plan is to make sure that the actual dates are correct. I don't have, where's my numbers? I'm going to skip that for now and add it later. And then we'll find out if I made enough space for anniversary. Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary. Made for you and me. I'm be singing that all day now. And it is not my anniversary. Oh, that was a little light. I have those. They're on sale at Michael's right now. Okay, looks like I'm going to the store today. Thank you, Cherise. Enabling. You said A for effort. Oh, no, it's crooked. It builds character. See, I did not leave enough space. Oh, well. We went too far to go back. I'm not one of those people where I'm cutting out the extra paper to cover it and to fix it. Nope. Too late. We about to make it do what it do, and we're going to improvise. The ARY is going to go down the side. And that's how we're gonna go with it, okay? All right, until I need you again, stay over there. All right. I'm thinking of gluing this one together because I don't know. I don't feel like adding a full page of that together. Do you know what today is? I like that. I like that. Make it a whole vibe. Improvising. Last minute. That's what I'm talking about. Ugh. Get it together. Yep, just like that. There we go. Yeah, I know I can take the screenshots of the video, but I still end up with too many photos. Like, have you seen my my Japan insert? I had so many that I had to collage. Like, I had to collage it because I had so many. Yeah, it was just too many. I need to chill my behind out. I'd be like, ooh, click, 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 and then try to print them out. Let's see. I'm gonna write something here about how we came up with the trip, why we decided to plan the trip, and and everything. All right, next picture of us is going to be these two. Let me see. We have this picture right here of us in front of the White House, and we had to do a kissy photo. Don't tell him I showed you though, okay? All right. Actually, I can put it over here because when I write about it, it's about us. Do, 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 do. So I try to keep it simple only because logistically I am going to do a lot of writing. Clearly, I ramble when I write, so I try not to take up so much with decoration. I wanted to start off with pictures of us because it's our anniversary, and what I wanted to start with after that was food, all the places that we ate. I'm gonna leave this here because I don't know what I want to do with that just yet. My question for you guys is, how do you document your travels? Do you have an insert or do you have a memory planner? Or if you do something completely different, let me know. All right, next up is food. Where's my pictures? Where's my pictures? Let's do the restaurants first. Yeah, let me see. Let me get these stickers. And I want to give a shout out to Serica Studios for giving us a free template to how she prints her stickers. I've been using them ever since. If you see here, right here. So what I do is I use her template, I print the stickers out, and then I write what trip it was. There we go. And you can size them however you like. All right, so first up we we ate at a lot of different places, but two of them stood out. As you guys know, we were at Martin's Tavern, and there's one that's called Diplomate, or Diplomat in general, but this was nice as well. And I think those were the only two that I had pictures of. Let me see if I have any more. No, I didn't take pictures at the other places. So let me get this one set up and ready to go. While I figure out what I'm going to put down, what I wanted to do was to tell you guys that with the sneak peek, I guess we're past the sneak peek point. I will be releasing my first subscription box, and it will come out quarterly. There we go. Okay. Not actually measuring. I always feel like this just never goes the way I want it to go. But yes, this year I'm going to be releasing all things related to correspondence. So as you guys know, I'm really big on communication, and I love it when you can build your own community, one that you curate yourself. And I thought that putting everything in a box means that you guys are going to be prepared for whatever it is that you would need to stay in communication with somebody, right? Yes, we have our cell phones, but we're not a part of the planner community because of that. So I've heard some people on my Facebook try to make that argument. I can just text them. Yeah, you can. And do they text back? Okay, that's what I thought. Do they feel special? Okay, that's what I thought too. So this is just another way for you to connect with somebody in a way that they feel a little bit more special. The same way you feel when you get, hey Erica, the same way that you feel when you get handwritten mail, or if you buy something and there's a handwritten note on the inside. That's how we want it to feel. But have a good day. Yeah, catch the rest of the replay. So what I wanted to do with the box was to kind of celebrate our holidays. The same way you guys get the planner boxes, and it's for, you know, whatever is coming up. This year's box is dedicated, not this year, but this next upcoming box is dedicated to Black History Month and Valentine's Day. So it will release next week, and you will see that you will have a set of postcards, a set of cards, and pen pal packs that are related to Black History Month, and the same thing for Valentine's Day. Now, my goal with this is to make sure that you use your stash, okay? This is curated specifically for those holidays because they're coming up, which means that you should be using this during that month. You can save one of the cards maybe for next year or to send something later on to somebody, but the goal here is to whatever is in the box should be used up by the time the next box drops, if that makes sense. And if you need help with that, I'm here to help you with that. You guys saw the Valentine's Day writing paper. The theme for that is to write your heart out. It is love letters that helped during the war, which was crazy when the 6888 came out, because that the topic was the letters that were sent during the war to kind of keep everything going, which I thought was absolutely beautiful. And for Black History Month, we are celebrating Black writers. Will I have paper and envelopes for sale? What's BGN? Oh, for Black Girl Magic and V-Day. Oh, I think you mean Black History Month and V-Day also. I need to write my people. Yes, so the writing paper and envelopes are also in the box. So since you guys are here and you're taking time out of your fun Saturday to be here, I want to show you another sneak peek. Everybody else will be kind of late. So here we have the postcard for Black History Month. And this postcard is scheduled as, not scheduled, but titled Letters That Lift. My want for this postcard specifically is for everybody who buys the box to take this postcard, and I want you to send it to a Black girl. I want you to send a letter that lifts to a Black girl that you know. I think every Black girl deserves a Black woman, Black girl. I think that they deserve a postcard for the month that is celebrating them specifically. So Letters That Lift is what the topic is for the Black History Month. And I want you to go ahead and I want you to fill this up with affirmations. I want you to send another Black girly affirmations with this card. You will have 2 of them, so choose 2. Or what I'm doing is I'm keeping one for myself and I'm writing to myself. Do a tip in into your journal. But this right here, you need it. We need it. So make sure the boxes are going to be 40. Once a quarter. If you are a member of Patreon, it is $20 because you already pay monthly anyway. That will be the discount for the boxes. Now my coffee lukewarm. All right, first sticker goes to Merton's Tavern. that is what the menu had looked like. And my husband took a picture. Do I have a picture outside of here? Let me check my pictures. I'm pretty sure I took a picture, but I just didn't print it. Nope, I didn't print it. So what I'm gonna do there is we have Martin's Tavern here, and I'm pretty sure I have some ephemera for this. There we go. There we go. All right, so, oh my gosh, I put my stickers upside down. I'm like, why are all these pages free? I don't know if I can get them up, which means I have to reprint them. Oh my gosh, we survived. But yes, the boxes will be themed for whatever is happening during that month. And in between, I will release more cards of things that you'd use on a yearly basis, like your birthday cards, your weddings, all that stuff. Because guess what? You will need those at some point. Now, I do want to preface the whole point of me creating Teal's Gold Postal is to make sure that the people that you're communicating with feel special. And I want you to feel special. If you don't, if you don't feel special, then I need you to keep those for yourself. Okay? I want you to keep them for yourself. I want you to write those to yourself. I want you to put them inside of your journal, and I want you to look back at those. Once you get to a point where you do, make sure you send them off to somebody else so that way they know you love them, or you want to stay in contact with them, or they're special enough for you to write a handwritten letter to them. And this is how we start our journey to creating the circle that we want to see. And I'm big on that. You don't just get to be in my circle just because. I curate my circle very carefully. You'll notice a huge difference on the outcome of how your life goes, and also the stories that you talk about your friends and how different it's going to be. I feel like I need a sticker here. All right, so this is us. I'm thinking I should do the hotel here. Yeah, I'm thinking I should do the hotel. You know what that means? We have coasters. And to make this textured without looking weird, how do I do that? I'm gonna do this part off camera because I know I'm gonna have to like pattern play with this. And clearly this is gonna be thick. I can feel it already. And you guys know I'm gonna fill this in later. Actually, this would fit here. It does. And if I glue that in, I have a flip out, which means I don't need more pages. I like it. Or glue the bottom down and it can flip out like this. Oh my gosh. I love it. I need a paper clip so I can clip that in here. And then I can use the textured pieces on a different one. Now watch. I'm going to forget that after I'm done with this. All right. We have one more restaurant, but I only have one picture. What I'll do is I'll go through my pictures and I'll need to add some more. I am going to write this here. Forgot I'm not in frame. Does anybody have any questions about the box? I'd love to answer them. back in here. There we go. All right, yeah, I'm gonna find more pictures here and then I'm gonna decorate this. What I have next up is going to be the food. I do have stickers for this, but I didn't bring them out. But that will be later. I'm still gonna put the stickers down and we're gonna decorate around it. If the stickers come off properly. Oh no, it looks weird. So I took a picture of one of my husband's plates and then one of my plates. There we go. And other than what has been said in the news, how is everybody's 2025 starting off? I need to know. Is everybody okay? So this right here was my husband's tomahawk steak. Actually, no. I think both of these are my plates because I remember eating Swiss chard for the first time and I normally order pork chops. And I don't know what that is, but it's fries. And I don't know what that is. Now I got to go back through and see what that is. Let's see. Looking through my photos because I'm going to add a border here. And the friends that I met, Coco is not on here, but I met up with Coco and her sister. That is going to go here. I have, I think, some friend stickers. And I had met a lady at the Lone Sailor. We didn't take a picture together because we need to take each other's pictures. But I'm going to go ahead and put one of the pictures of me standing next to it there. And write that in. Because we didn't take a picture together. All right. Let's look and see. Deco photos. No, where's my doll photos? You said 2025 is off to a good start. That is good to hear. Really good to hear. I'll only keep you guys on for another 30 because I know it's Saturday. But I appreciate y'all listening to how my trip went. We will do this again for, I think we did a Universal Studios trip. That is not up here. I'm currently working on my trip to Tampa for one of the Traveler's Notebook caravans. 2025 so far for me has been a little hectic because I decided to double book myself and did not realize that I did that. So I'm actually going to be swamped until April. But I do hope that you guys enjoy the box. I really want y'all to be able to buy a box that you can use all the contents out of, and it will be worth it to get the next box. Not something y'all decided to hoard and to keep and to store. Something you can use, right? All right, I need washi tape for this. What washi tape can I use? Let me grab one. There we go. I'm going to use these burgundy hearts with the girls. So you're inspired to finish your traveler's notebook of your 9-day Greece vacation in October. Yes, finish that. And then invite us because I want to see. Come on over. Show us where you've been, what you've done. because I haven't been to Greece and I would like to like make a travel list based off of what you recommend. That's what I try to do. Whenever I go somewhere, I try to just like document it and then tell people like, hey, if you haven't been here, try this. You said the box will be open for purchase, to be open to the public for purchase next week? Yes. Yes, it will be. I was going to do a pre-order, but I have all the items here. So we can just go ahead and sell it as is. The box will be open for purchase, and then about a month after that, the items will go live in the shop a la carte. So let's say for the month of February, you decided to use everything and you wanted some more. Well, now you'll be able to grab some. Oh, and another key feature of the box, it comes with stamps. So the box comes with 6 stamps for you to use. So that way you have everything you need to ship out whatever you don't have to make a post office run. This isn't working. The bottom of this is smushed. Let me find another one. Yes, each box comes with 6 shipping stamps for you to literally grab your box, write something, and ship it out. The pen pal packs have envelopes, and so do the cards. And what else? Postcards don't need it. So you will be set to go. And if you want extra, March 1st, it'll be available. I need that. Oh, snap, I have 2 of them. Look at that. You said Athens, Santorini. I don't know how to say that. I'm gonna say Zakynthos. It's just beautiful. Oh, good. It is on me and my husband's list to go. This year, I will be going to Canada and Japan, and I mean that's it for this year. But next year, I'm still trying to go to Spain. Something always happens to where I can't go. But let us see your pictures. And I love how y'all are always here to watch me set up the base of everything. And I will post a full flip through as a short up here so you guys can see what the finished product is. And then once I get my plastic sleeve from Exo Jamel, then we can officially archive it, and a piece of 2023 has officially been put away because I should not still have this out, to be honest. So we're starting from 2023. We're going to work our way up. I did finish my SGS one, so we don't have to worry about that. But guess who never posted the video? I did not post the video. So you will see a video of that with a flip through of the insert that I made for it. Because I think the last time we went live, you guys helped me finish setting it up. So now we can officially do a flip through of it. Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. The ones we can depend on. Let's be friends. No, don't any other. Let's be friends. Yes, thank you. I want to see. I want to be nosy. All right. I don't know why my picture's cut out this way, but I got to meet up with Coco's Mini Plans and her sister for lunch. We had a blast, and it was full of laughs, okay? Y'all know I love to laugh. And then down here, I met with another young lady next to the lone soldier, but I'm going to put that she took my picture, and we went out to eat. So I'm going to write the excerpts here. I'm going to use my mild liners to like fill in the white space because you guys know how I feel about it. I thought I was cool with it, but clearly that is not the consensus. And down here, I want to write what a friend is. Now, one thing I love to do is to meet new people. I love getting in my car, driving, meeting up with people, just having a blast. And this allows me to do that. But I do want to write down the reason why, how important I think having people close to you are in building that community and having real friends, not people who hate you or jealous of you or try to sabotage you or try to gaslight you or who use you. We're not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people who clap when you win, the people who are there during your hard times, the people who can hold you accountable as well and be like, girl, stop tripping, okay? You tripping. Just breathe real quick, and I promise you, we gonna get through this. Yep, my coffee cold now. It's not good. But yes, I am going to stamp friends down here at the bottom. There we go. What did I touch? There we go. I do not claim to be a professional stamper. I be messing this up all the time. But you will laugh when you look back at your stuff later. Does anybody look back at their stuff later and they just laugh and be like, what in the world was I trying to do? I do. One of these pages I'm going to splash with fountain pen ink. And I just want to see what it looks like. I also want to see how this paper takes it too. I'm not going to do it on camera, but when we do the flip through, it should be good. So if I find the videos that I took for this trip, I will post a YouTube video with the pictures, the videos, and the flip through of this book. So that way y'all can kind of get like a full picture versus me just running my mouth about it. So yeah, there will be a little excerpt here about friendship and friends. Let's put this back. You said story of your life in more areas than crafting, right? I completely understand that. All right, after friends, I wanted to post the historic stops that we went to. And how do I want to do this? I can't do that there. So something else needs to go here. But I want to cut the edges off here. I have this washi tape right here. And it reminded me of the National Archives and the National Postal Museum. So, how do I want to do that? Because I want to do it for all of them. Do I want to use more paper? That's not wide enough. Clearly that's too wide. Cut it down. Do I have anything gold? Let's see. Historic stops that I stopped at. And let me go back to the front. All right, so let's see what works. Let's see what doesn't. Nope, that's too big. But I need those. Let's see. I like this one. But how do I want to... That'd be a good... It looks like a tab. And I like it, but it does stick out way too much to archive. Actually, I don't need to... I don't know. If I do it this way, will it look weird? I'm not sure. Can I cut it and do it a little bit? I can, but who legit wants half of the White House? I'm gonna figure it out. YouTube by Danny. Okay, Erica. Yeah, I was like, stay still so I can kiss you and take this picture. He was cracking up. Let me see. How can I do this? Not Erica making fun of me. All right, I need all of those. One of those. Maybe. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby in the baby carriage. Now there's two of them. Why they do me like that? Okay. So one thing I know I can do is to make this as one of the tabs. And that is the National African American Museum, which can go there. And where is... Okay, my husband has a picture inside. So I know I have more pictures than the two that I have here. So I will have to taking a pic of the postcards. I can, yeah. But that just means now I have to print out more stuff. I thought it'd be cool to like have this stick out a little bit and flip it, which means that all the big stuff is going into the memory planner versus this one, which means I will have to print out more pictures. No, these fit. It's the sideways ones that don't fit. If that's the case, we wait on that. National Archives it is. Where is... Yeah, I like that. Thank you for the suggestions. Yes. I want to make this thick. Thicker than a Snicker. All right, clearly I messed that up, but that's fine. And I want to put this sticker at the bottom. Nothing on the back I need to know, so I'm not going to make it like a lift up tip in. You about to be glued. You about to be glued in there. I can't wait to like use my markers to like add more. And for y'all to see what it looks like when it's completely done. But I get to catch up. And once it's done, y'all get the full video. One thing I learned about putting stuff into your notebooks is to don't put it so far in the crease. It just makes it harder to close or to flip the page. So I try to get it closer to the edge than I do the inside. Yeah. Much better. There was something I did where the inside it was just gone for. You better get off of there. You say sticker. I need you to get off. And your vinyl. There we go. There we go. I know I'm gonna like separate this with some markers. Let me close this. And I have another archive sticker, but we kind of overdoing it. Make sure y'all keep your empty sticker sheets. I'll be posting on Patreon soon about how we're gonna keep those and archive them, and it's just gonna be nice. All right, sticker time. If I don't mess it up. All right. Where's the other picture? Oh, that's the wrong one. National Archives. Where are you? There you go. I took a picture of the outside of this. Do I want to put this here and then write all in between? I do. There we go. You said good to know you always push it in the crease of the book. No, when the spine gets too thick, the pages don't close correctly. So you still want to be able to do this with no problems. It doesn't matter if the outside is chunky and thick, but you don't want the spine because that'll ruin the book over time. And you know, with these, like this is stapled, like the staples are going to pop out and stuff later. And then you're going to have to figure out like what pages go where, or they'll start falling out and you have to redo it. You don't want those problems. All right, National Archives is here. I know I have more pictures, so I am going to find those as well. What did I try to do? Like limit how many photos I printed? Because that's what it looks like. The next place I went to, it looks like, oh, I only need one page for this one. This one, we stopped by the Martin Luther King Memorial, but I will do that one closer to the African American one. What else do I have? The Postal Museum. Yep, let's get that one. This one should be fun. Here we go. I didn't open these. I wonder, is there anything inside? Probably not. But I need these. And now, you guys remember when I just kept taking pictures of my traveler's notebook every time I went somewhere? This was one of those trips. And clearly, I have not been doing that for the last year. But I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's in front of the mail truck that's inside of the museum. I'm pretty sure I posted that online. There we go. Okay. So after we get the gist of this one, I will let y'all go. But I'm using this for the National Archives and the Postal Museum. Nope, that's not enough. There we go. I'm gonna cut this down because this part doesn't seem so sticky anymore. And thank y'all for hopping on. I really appreciate it. Okay, that is much better. Boom. I love it. Letters. Yep. Can't cut straight either. Oh, thank you. I bought this years ago. I don't know where I got it. I've been hoarding it because it was too cute. It was so cute, even Jamel loved it. Jamel was like, oh my gosh, that's my favorite one. So one, I had to hide it. And then two, I was like, I don't want to get rid of it just yet. I will go in and do the intricate details. All right. One thing I learned is, yeah, I have to send you a sample because I don't know where I got this. I would say you can read the outside, but it just says that it's MT washi tape. Yeah, they have a lot of washi tape. And in multiple different places. Do. Get in there. Y'all can get something to eat during this part because the way I fussy cut is ugly to look at, okay? But one thing I like about these little scissors is they have like the perforated edges, so it gives it some type of like texture. Which I really like. There we go. I'm so excited for the box, you guys. Like, I can't wait for the people that you send the items to, like, realize what you sent. People don't send out postcards for Black History Month, but I feel like if we're going to celebrate something, especially for representation, we should really congratulate us for making it this far. We should congratulate and celebrate ourselves because we've been knocked down a lot and go through a lot. And I guess people think that it's so normal for us that we should just take it. But nope, this year we spread some compassion. We are taking our break, and what better way to do that than to recognize. I will be posting information because we always, we like to go back in time and give the older writers, their flowers and their credit. But we have writers who are making differences today that need their flowers before they end up assassinated or anything else that's happened to our ancestors. Let's do it now. So that's what I want us to do. Celebrate those who are making that difference right now. Send it to a Black girly today. And y'all be ready for, is it June? Black Music Month. As y'all know, I host a journal challenge every June that has to do with dedication to music. And for that, I want us to give the men their flowers because I did the women last year. So I think that will be fun. I want to make sure we all feel appreciated. There is a lot of unspoken things that we have to go through. And my personal opinion, I'm annoyed already. So if I'm annoyed, because I have a high tolerance of what to put up with and a lot of patience, I know the rest of us, I'm sick of it. Oh, thank you. Yep, let's do it. It's this one little piece right here bothering me. Okay, awesome. We did it. Now, I know sometimes people also put washi tape on this side. I will be putting a separate I'm putting this washi tape on this side and cutting it. There's no way I'm gonna try to match this up with the back side. And that's just real. I'm not gonna sit here that long to figure that out. Shout out to Tiff, who gave me this little desk trash can during Go Wild. This thing has come in handy. I don't have to get up to put my stuff in the trash. I just put it in here and empty it out at the end of the week. There we go. All right, so we have this here for, I'm doing this for the post office, and then I'm gonna do the National Archives on the other side, just because they kind of go together. All right, so I'm gonna put my pictures and write-ups here, but on this side, I wanna give an ode to the stamps that I chose personally. Oh, nope, 6 won't fit on there. Or I'm gonna just have to collage it like I normally do. There we go. Actually, let me stop being extra. Pick the ones you like, sis. You don't need all of them. Which one do we have? I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Yep, these 3 work. Okay, I won't glue those down just yet because I feel like I need more to the page. These 3 will stay where they're at. But then we also have these. Let me open it because I've never even opened it. Or I'm going to cut it out. That's what I'm going to do. All right, nothing is in it. Y'all have ideas for these just yet? The postcard won't fit here, so I can't use the postcard. To form a more perfect union. Nope, you won't be able to see that. So that doesn't even matter. Or I'm gonna cut it in half. I'm not sure about that one yet. Let me see. I really do love this edge, man. Like, that is cute. All right, do I have, I'm gonna open it because this might be a full background. There we go. Let me find out this these are not attached. Oh, I think they are. Even better. Get all the ASMR. Put it in a little trash can. Oh, thank goodness. It's all one page. I really don't want to cut this in half though, but I like it. Or I might cut this top part off and use it as like the tab. I like that. Can I take this off? Oh, I can't. Wait a minute. It's a sticker? No, it's not. It's wax paper. I love it. Yeah, I like it. But should I do it that way? Because when you open this, I'm going to flip the page. No, it'll flip on this page. But, nope. If I cut this off, it can just go on the top. Yeah, I like that better. If you guys haven't been to like Union Station, it was very nice. I did not expect it, one, to be that big. Clearly, I've never watched TV. This feels like wax. Will it even stick? It looks weird. And it's made out of really good material. I was legit walking around calling my husband like, it's all marble. Remember what I said about the spine? I know sometimes you want to make things look symmetrical, but your spine is not worth it. All right, how do I want to do this? Do I care about enough of these to not cut it? We got Lincoln, prevent drug abuse, Antarctic Treaty, Christmas, multiple Christmas ones. Washington, Statesman, oh, George Marshall, Thomas Jefferson, Andrew Jackson, Giving Blood Saves Lives, Carolina Charter, San Juan, Puerto Rico, Sidney Lanier, which is an American poet, and the American Revolution Bicentennial. I think I can cut this. Nations United for Victory. Yeah, I think I can cut it. If I do, this would make a good border, to be honest, because I only have that one picture. So how do I want to cut this? Into strips. Do I want to do 1/4 of an inch? Don't worry, I'm gonna let you guys go in just a moment. Let's see if we can do that. While I cut these, what plans do you guys have to travel? Where are you going to go this year, or do you have plans for 2026? I heard the past plans. What are the future plans? It's like I made my own washi tape. That's what it looked like. There we go. Said back to Chicago for CPC, maybe Nashville in the spring. That's lit. I really want to go to CPC. CPC is on my, it's been on my list for a couple of years now. The problem is CPC is during my husband's birthday. So I am not able to go, but one year I will make it. Maybe we'll celebrate early one year and I'll be able to go. You said planning for DC PlannerCon and the rest just vibes, right? I will be at DC PlannerCon. I am teaching a workshop And I will have a booth, a vendor booth set up. So if you want to be there, or if you are going to be there, I will be there. Let's see. I'm gonna use this to fill this in. That top part is pretty good, and I like it. That gives me enough space to write. That's what I was afraid of. If I cut it or like put that in the background, I wouldn't have been able to write about how I felt about the experience of me going there. I know I stayed long because they were looking at me like, dang, she's still here. Most people don't stay at the post office that long. But it was a well taken care of place, as it should be. Oh, wait. The tape won't stick. Why not? Time to grab the glue. Oh, you gonna make it in here one way or another. There we go. Yes. This year I'll be at DC PlannerCon, and I will be at the Baltimore and the DC Pen Show. Baltimore is not confirmed yet because I don't know if I work that day, but I think it's a multi-day. So I could make it one of the days. I just need to find which one. All right, we're going to find out if this will stay or not. And if you do use glue, the glue sticks are pretty good. This kind of helps things stay down, but then it also allows you to move it if you need to. It's not permanent. It won't permanently stay down. I don't need those. Nice. There we go. And I know I've kept you over the time, so if you do need to drop off, go ahead. I just know I'm in the middle of doing this portion, and then I'll go ahead and end the live here. There we go. I like that. I feel like I'm creating this like enclosed space that's going to make it a lot easier for me to write. Yeah, I hate it when I get glue on stuff, but luckily, if you rub it, it comes right off. Okay. Now, the question is, should I make this into a box? I should. Ooh. Nope, I missed that portion. Thank y'all for rocking with me. It's been fun. Yep, see how we can move this down. And I get to put that, like, the way I made the box is from the stamps from this collection. There we go. And this is where my picture goes. I'm going to talk about the picture to the right, but I'm going to write my experience over here on the left. I mean, on the bottom. I really like this. This looks nice. And then I can't wait to use like different color inks to write everything. Other stamps that I have. I do like that. So once you guys like see the flip through of this, you're gonna see a whole bunch of stuff that we didn't put together. And I think you're gonna be very surprised as to how this turns out. I think it's gonna look nice because after I put all the places that I went to, I get to put the pictures from the actual anniversary celebration, which we celebrated on 4th of July on the rooftop of the Hay Adams. So we'll take those pictures. But thank you guys so much for coming out and chilling with me. Here is the flip through of what we have so far. Don't worry, things will be filled in and decorated a lot more. I just kind of want to get rid of the stash of the stuff that I already have because it cannot just sit here. Yes, love that. All right, other than that, if there's no more questions, I'll let you go so you can enjoy this Saturday with your families, or if you are at work. I appreciate you coming out and I can't wait to see you. Now, I do want to end the video with letting you guys know that we're going to do one live a month on YouTube. If you would like more, please let me know if you would, and I can see if I can schedule that in. But currently, I can definitely dedicate time to a YouTube live once a month here on the platform, and we will be like basically making sure all of our stuff is done. Okay, we're either going to be trying out something new or making sure that the stuff that we're doing is done. I do host Zooms with Patreon and a lot of other. Sometimes I just open up the Zoom and just say, hey, come on in, so that way we can do something together. But that's if everybody would like to, hop in and kind of talk amongst each other. That way we can kind of see each other and we can have a back and forth versus you just listening to me talk this whole time. Because it's been an hour and 45 minutes and I'm just talking. So I'd be sick of me too. All right. And the last thing that I want to put out is that Patreon is open this month, and half of February will be the last time that you'll be able to join to sign up for the Traveler's Notebook Swap. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not starting anything just yet until we have the members that want to join for the TN Swap. All of the information, the Zoom call, the videos will be posted next month for all the information. So I am getting messages about the information. Nothing has been posted yet, but it will be in February. So stay tuned for that information. It is Saturday, and tomorrow is the last day of the 7-day journal challenge. If you already are on not Instagram, but Patreon, we had a 7-day journal challenge, and it ends on Sunday. If you still wanted to join, the prompts are still up where you can still see what the prompts were and you can still use them. They are actually good to be used, I would say, for the next month, probably month and a half, because it's letting you reflect on 2024, which has been, I think the questions were pretty good. I'm doing very well on mine. And let's see, the last thing I have is to stay tuned. My goal is to post more videos on YouTube this year to share, to share everything. I'm sharing processes, I'm sharing what I'm doing, where I'm going. And I hope that that allows you to live vicariously through me and to make a list as to places that you haven't been yet, to where you want to go. I'll give the honest review if I liked it or not. And add it to the list. I mean, we enable anyway, right? Everybody is telling each other what they got so other people can get it too, or to inspire you to use this type of process, even this type of book, right? So I hope that everybody is ready for that this year. The announcement for the box will be next week for it to be available to purchase. If you're not signed up on my subscribers list, which is on my website at the bottom, not the send me a message box, the subscribe box. I think a lot of people got that confused and they were just sending me messages. The message box is for people who are like trying to contact me, but they couldn't contact me any type of way or have anything to say about the website. Sometimes a review, like sometimes people who haven't purchased, but they've been a part of the lives or saw me on Instagram, they still want to say something nice and send it. So that's an opportunity as well. But if you're not subscribed, I send out a monthly newsletter. I already sent out the monthly newsletter for January, but I will be sending out an update on the box. So, other than that, y'all have a great day, and I will see you next month during the next live. Make sure you stay up to date on Instagram because that's where I post all my fun stuff. Check out my stories. It's lit in my stories, okay? Other than that, y'all have a great day, and I will see you on the flip side.